That's weird. Okay, well, guess I
Oh,
don't get a bed.
you'll
That's
definitely need
fine.
the boat. But I have a boat already. I was planning on coming over there and picking you up. All right, and now I'm streaming too. So for anybody
All
who
right.
is
You there?
streaming on my side, welcome. I invited the X guy to come out and check out my base on
I don't think your
pavot.ca.
mic's working.
Oh no, I don't think my microphone's working.
I don't think your mic is.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay, all right. I had the wrong microphone selected.
Okay.
Everybody could hear me on my stream, but not obviously through you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right, so welcome. I do have a boat. I was gonna come over there and pick you up.
Is it not faster in a on ice? No,
um,
it looks like it is. Just really slow start.
Spawn is in the middle of a ocean.
Yep. There was a free boat at spawn, so I'm
Okay.
just boating on over.
All right, fair enough. Do you know where my base is?
I can see your name tag.
All right,
So
fair enough. That works. So how much
okay.
VoxeLibre have you played in the past?
So I have played mainly back when it was like Mineclone 2.
Okay.
Like they had like the nether stuff, but like the farthest that they gone with most of like the updates was like 1.12, right?
Okay, fair
Um
enough.
and then now I'm just playing Mineclonia because like Mineclonia is basically what Mineclone 2 was. So yeah.
So I haven't actually played much Mineclonia. I don't know what drew me to Mineclone 2 or now, right? But I don't know. It's just something about it. I tried a bunch of them at first, and I was like, oh, this is the one I had the most fun with, so I made a video about it. Hey, there you are.
Yeah.
I see you now.
Hello,
Hello.
Steve. Green Steve for some reason. Why is he
Oh,
green? He looks like he's sick. Is he deathly ill?
which one? Oh,
Is this Steve becoming a zombie?
it could be.
Could very well be. Oh. Oh yeah, another thing that I hate is how the water is the same exact level as just blocks.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the boats slide up onto land if you're going fast enough with them. I've done it a
Oh,
few
let's see.
times. So there's a couple of really cool things I'll show you once you get all settled in. But we do have well, what they call the public library, and it has like all the village trading stuff.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. So like, what's like the main way to like get things? Is it just like villagers and Fletchers or what?
So basically just mining, mostly mining and just kind of exploring. You could do a bunch of villager trading. They have all the enchantments set up over here in this building. So I'll show you that first. It's really cool. And they put a lot of work into it. I didn't have anything to do with this build at all, so credit for it. But they did give me access to it, so. And
Okay, okay.
yeah, so usually all you really need to do is, as long as you have enough paper, come in here, you can trade with them, they'll give you emeralds, and as long as you have books, you can just get whatever enchantments you need.
Oh,
And
so yeah, this is still like the 1.8 villagers.
it might be, I'll be honest with you, I'm not super familiar with Minecraft, so I'm going to lean on you.
It's like a weird mix. I think it's closer to 1.8 though. It's definitely like way closer to 1.8 villagers.
So, like,
For reference, we're on 1.21.
okay.
So like that was like what, like 10 years ago?
Okay, fair enough. So like when
Yeah.
I played Minecraft last, they had just added like hunger and that is when I last time.
That's like beta 1.8.
It was a really long time ago. and I
Yeah,
stopped
keep in
playing.
mind 1.8 and beta 1.8 are not the exact same thing. The beta 1.8 went into beta 1.9. Now, it didn't go into 1.8. So you played it before 1.0. Yeah, that's a crazy long time ago.
Yeah, I just built stuff. I mostly just played with my little sister, and was it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, this is pretty much it. There's not much more to see here, but I can get you set up with paper and all of that stuff because I've got a pretty cool sugar. So I can get you nice and set up once we get over to my base.
Why are they bouncing? They're trying to walk into it and walk away.
Yeah, the mobs have some clipping issues in the engine. So like I've actually ran into that issue recently with anything. I tried to do a cow pit and they don't cram properly. Not the same way as I saw in a video. Like I saw a Minecraft YouTuber do it, and I was like, oh, I'll try
Yeah.
that, and it doesn't work the same.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no entity cramming. So if there's just entity cramming, then that would work.
They cram into the walls and then they die, and then all their items float to the surface.
Yeah, one little quirk that I saw was with cows. You can't really like put them in a place because they could just phase through the walls if they're in the corner. They just phase through.
Yeah, that's why I saw
they
the
grow
pit,
up.
and I was like, oh, the pit, that's a good solution, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Yeah, they would just die. They would just suffocate in the pit instead of in the walls.
So my neighbor built this. This is their iron farm. They're not playing anymore right now. They're taking a break from the server, but they left this open.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it seems
Wait,
to be
there's
glitching out.
iron farms?
Yeah. And
Is this like something special? Like what? Look, I keep on seeing these blocks. Are they just like locks so that way you don't break them or something?
Yeah, so there are
like
protection
claims?
blocks all over the server. And if you're not added to it, you won't have access to it, but I do have access to that protection block. So I can jump in there anytime I want and get iron in. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. So how does this work? Because honestly, I feel like, people covering this type of stuff is like definitely the biggest way for like these types of things to grow. Because like with Minecraft, it's like food farms, iron farms, raid farms, and it's through like the YouTubers that this stuff becomes popular. And then because you're able to just make an iron farm so easily in Minecraft now, that's why everybody plays Minecraft,
Yes. So I do kind of understand the basics behind it, but what I do want to do, and the reason why I'm expanding my base right now, is so that I can build more stuff like this and make content around. But I think it works under the same principle. There is a villager and a zombie villager, and it's spooking the villager, and it spawns iron golem, and they just fall into the. That's the basics. That is really basic.
Gotcha.
We'll figure it out.
So up there, there's just a zombie villager, and there's a villager, and then zombie villager spooks the villager, and then spawns specifically right there for some reason.
And I'm guessing that the stone platforms are what they spawn on, and they just kind of fall into by default. Like, I'm guessing it has something to do with the AI.
Right. Oh, what it could be, although this is just, a guess. I haven't seen it, so what it could be is that they're like spawning on top of the stone platform, right? And then they like move towards the center because that's where the zombie villager is. Because like you can actually like see if you like get like a box of like cows and you hold down wheat, they'll just go towards you even through the walls. So I'm pretty sure that they're just seeing the AI like through the walls. So they're just like seeing the villager or zombie villager, right? And they're just like going towards it and then falling.
Yeah, it's
probably.
It looks like it's glitching out right now, though. I mean, we saw it glitching a second ago, so it might be bugged, but it does work.
Yeah. Man, this stuff is cool.
Honestly, there's so much stuff to do, and like a lot of people have kept saying like, oh, you could do that in Minecraft, but since I never played Minecraft, this is all like a first experience for me. Like, I've never built an iron farm before, so this is gonna be my first time actually trying to do it.
Yeah, I think that it's not like, oh, it's been done in Minecraft before. It's the fact that you can even do it in something that's not the same, It's like building like a tycoon server on Minecraft and saying like, oh, you could just do that in Roblox. And they're just forgetting the fact that they made a freaking tycoon in Minecraft with droppers and all that. Like that's a real thing that I played on once.
Oh wow,
It's like
that's
really cool.
awesome. I'll have to check that out sometime. I'll show you some of the redstone stuff. Redstone works a little different in VoxeLibre than it does, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And there are bugs. Actually, some of the viewers actually file bug reports on some of the stuff that I run into, which is really cool.
Yeah, I was watching the Mumbo Jumbo video on it a bit ago, and isn't there like, I forget, is there quasi-connectivity? I forget.
That I don't have an answer to, but I do talk to a lot of the main work on VoxeLibre, so I'd be happy to follow up on that.
Yeah, well, I could just go back to the video on that because he did cover it in his
Fair
video.
enough. All right, so
Yeah,
this is my
here
base.
we are.
And outside, well, obviously I have some sheep here, but this is like my little auto harvester. And if you go ahead and you push that button, and jump up to the top,
Right, so
it'll auto harvest.
this is identical to on Minecraft, I assume, right?
Yeah, I saw a video and then I pretty much copied the design. Wanted to see if it would work. And it does. It works actually really well. And I do have
that's
the
something
redstone
surprising.
for it. Let me open up where the redstone. Hopefully you can get down there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I had plenty of bricks. You can keep that. I don't know if these repeaters work right or not. And I had a friend help me build this because I'm not very good with redstone. So they helped me set up the redstone part of this.
Okay, so they're all set to 3 ticks, and this one's set to 1 tick, and this one would be first. Well, actually, wait. Wait, so then... Hold on, let me just press the button. Okay, so that gets activated, and then this is on a timer. You know, these don't work up here.
Yeah, I think they're bugged. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Let me look at that one more time. So it goes to there, to there.
I think. There are 3 redstone torches back here too. So.
You have it. Because that's. Wait, can these actually travel backwards on here? Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, so I think so here's the thing, right? On this, for some reason, although I actually think this is a good change, not gonna lie. These can actually go backwards on here for some reason. So basically what's happening is that in normal Minecraft, you can only power it one way. So if it was backwards, it just wouldn't work. But in this, you can power it anyway. So you see this one piece of redstone right here is powering this. So it's just powering this way, and then this one's powering that way. So it's just like canceling out in the middle. So like I'm gonna press this again and then just look at it, right? Yeah. So you see that one powers it, and then it's just going into the middle and then canceling out right here.
Oh wow. I didn't...
So yeah, So in normal Minecraft, you can only go one way. So like it should be just going like this way, but apparently it can go this way also in VoxeLibre, which is actually kind of cool.
I'm learning something new too. Awesome.
Yeah.
This one I'm not as familiar with, but other one I put together the sugarcane farm. That one I obviously know because I built that. Actually, I think I built part of it on Livestream. But this one is pretty cool. The button does get stuck sometimes. So like the piston arms will get stuck from time to time. And it does work on observers, but that's why the button's there, and in case you just wanted to like manually run. But it does work really good. It's pretty efficient. There's a little bit of loss with it, but it mostly all falls through.
Yeah, honestly, at some point... Oh, there we go. I just saw it. There we go. Yeah.
It's not bad. I think every once in a while an item gets stuck on like the of one of these blocks, but it's pretty
Wait, can I
good.
get some food?
Oh, you need food, yes. I actually have... Here.
Burger. Hamburger.
Enjoy that eating.
My God, it looks so stupid.
The sound too. So I added this here. If you ever need sugarcane to make paper, just go ahead and jump down there. This was a suggestion by my friend Kuru.
Oh.
And as long as the box is full... Uh-oh, did somebody empty out my sugarcane?
It looks like
It looks like they
has
did.
been.
Check.
Chocolate rain.
No, it's full.
On your.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
broken. I'll have to fix it.
8 hunger points and 13.8 saturation points. Why is the burger so overpowered?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just keep eating them. They make me very strong.
Yeah, so the thing with VoxeLibre, right? It's not bad, right? Not saying it is. It's just more like modded Minecraft rather than just like regular Minecraft, you know? And because I'm like an SMP YouTuber, that's why I'm playing like Mineclonia more. Because it's just like more like vanilla, I guess you could say, you know?
That's fair. That's fair. And as somebody who hasn't played a lot of Minecraft, like it's hard for me to say whether or not it is or is not like Minecraft because I just have so little experience with Minecraft. So a lot of people ask me that question,
Yeah.
like, how Minecraft is it? And I'm like, it looks pretty Minecraft to me, but you're not really asking the right person.
Yeah. Tell them, like, ask them first, just, are you a professional Minecraft player, you know? Like, have they built a raid farm? Have they built an iron farm? Have they built, like, you know, these, like, complex things? Have they beaten the game, you know? Or are they just, like, a casual? Because, like, if they're a casual, then just say yeah. Like, if they're, like, actually, like, you know, really dedicated and they're, like, I've done, like, all these different things, right? Then tell them just, no, it's not. It's pretty unique.
Fair enough. You're meeting me at my point in the adventure where I'm about to do all of those things for the very first time. And I was planning on doing them on stream, so you can all watch me horribly screw it up.
Yeah, but that's just the regular Minecraft experience.
Well, I'm glad you like it so far. Let's take a look inside real quick. And oh wait, I'll show you my cow pit. Not like there's much to see there though. You know, if you want, you can take some of that food that we just got for him.
How?
I've pretty much at this point just started using my sword and just killing them because it's just faster. But
yeah, at this point, like I thought, like when I first started, right, like my new like Mineclonia world, that I'm just like playing on it for fun, not doing like, you know, like content yet. First thing that I realized was just like how fast you can breed these guys. Because in regular Minecraft, like it's like a minute. It's like over a minute. Like here it's like 10 seconds. On Minecraft, I think it's like 10 minutes or something like that. It's like crazy long.
Oh no, they add up pretty quickly. As you can see, this pit is filling up rather fast.
Yeah, yeah. Early game food, actually no, just food in general just isn't even that hard to get.
No, and if you come across like a nether portal too, they give you a lot of great stuff. And like, because it's not like Minecraft where there's like a chunk of, I think it's crying obsidian in the portal, like you could pretty much just build the portal and just use it right away.
Oh! Okay, yeah, that's kind of broken. That's kind of broken.
I would encourage that they update that because yeah, I kind of agree. It makes it really easy sometimes, especially if one spawns right outside of your base, like right outside of spawn. I've had it happen too, where you see that nether portal. I'm like, that's a little OP. All right, they should start doing something here in a second. It's gonna be awful sounding, but used an entire stack of food. They don't cram after that.
Yeah, the villagers are just so weird on this, yeah, because in Mineclonia, it's just like regular villagers. On here, it's like the lecterns, which is from 1.14, right?
Yeah.
Again, for reference, 1.21 is the current version. So lecterns were added in 1.14 as like the, like librarian block. So the fact that they use that, and then also they use the 1.8 trading system of like left and right and then pages, instead of just like a scrolly thing on the left. It's like just really weird, you know? It's like a weird combination.
Alright, I think we got him now. And yeah,
Okay.
I've made that observation too, because I do watch Minecraft content. As you can see, all the items are floating to the top now.
Yeah.
I tried to put hoppers up here before to catch them, but it didn't work either, so. It like kind of half works.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
I watch the I do watch Minecraft content sometimes just to kind of like in this game a little bit better, and I've noticed that too, that the villager trading is real different. This is not finished yet, but this is going to be like
Yeah.
a furnace stack. I don't know if you've seen this in any of my streams, but this is a furnace like stack and auto storage thing I'm building right now. It's like kind of my first big storage room.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, so this
What?
yeah, this is feeding coal into the system. So I have logs on
No,
the top
why are there
here.
like nine? Is it just me or there's the texture for furnaces broken?
It might be your texture because I use my own texture pack. So my textures are different than yours.
Yeah, it's like okay. I'm just gonna take a screenshot and I'm just going to send this to you real quick
If
because
they're using, because some of the Minecraft textures they import, like, and it's based on this. Okay, yeah. So this server imports custom textures from time to time, and one of the textures they imported is not applying itself properly. But on my version,
Gotcha.
I'll send you a screenshot of. If you look on my side, it works fine because my texture pack does it properly.
Gotcha. Oh wait, there's even shulker. Oh, I like that animation. I like that animation.
Oh, it's fun, yes. And I know where to get shulker shells too, so we can go to the end and help you get a shulker box.
Yeah, although the first thing I'm seeing with this is that when you open and close it immediately, it just jumps up to the top because it's not changing the starting position for the animation. It's just doing the animation at the very top. I don't know if that's just like a quirk of mind test, but in literally any other game, that would be like the easiest thing to fix.
Devs are working on a villager you. I saw that in the chat from Crew. Crew's one of my friends who often helps me get stuff out, and also like helps me build. Like they've been helping me and collecting all the and stuff.
Yeah, because I really like the Mineclonia UI. Like here I actually could pull it up real quick if you want me
Sure.
to show you it. Okay, let me just go to my world. Just take like 2 seconds. Okay, and then plug in. Because it actually just does look like the regular like textures and all that. Okay. So where is a villager? Also, I am really slow. What is it? Okay, there we go. Okay.
Oh no, I just saw. Well, I see. I have a major leak in my house.
Oh. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like you said, like it just looks like, you know, regular Minecraft. And like the actual one from the server is like 1.8, you know? It's just really weird.
Okay, all right, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense now. But I mean, like, I hope that because what am I trying to say here? Based on what like Karu said and like some of the stuff I've heard in the background, I do hope that maybe they try to modernize it more. But I wish I knew what to there.
Yeah.
I think it looks better personally if you're
Yeah, because I think that it's not bad. It's just that every single decision made in Mindtest, Libre, VoxeLibre, sorry, and Mineclonia, and just all of these, right? It's just like really weird decisions from every single thing here. It's not bad decisions, it's just weird decisions, you know?
I like to chalk it up to like the quirks of being open source and I think a lot of these ideas probably have to get like kind of shuffled out in the background and compromises need to be made to make everybody happy. I wish I had more insight on the development of the game, and hoping over time I do, because I'd love to answer questions like this.
Yeah, I feel like definitely like having you know, like a content creator like talking to people behind the scenes and in front of the scenes kind of like, you know, helps like the growth of anything really, you know? Like Mumbo Jumbo, for example, how he talks to like everybody and then also does YouTube and like talks to other YouTubers and stuff and helps them grow and all that stuff, you know? It's like a win-win.
Yes, exactly. I fully agree, and I encourage that. Like that's why I wanted to do this for a long time. So I can invite people from my own community to just come play. I mean, I have protection blocks here, so everything's fine. All my stuff is protected. Nobody's gonna grief it. So Why not invite everybody to come check out my base and play the game? If they don't want to watch the stream, they'd rather play. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Just like the only thing at this point is just like the weird decisions, you know? Like
Fair enough.
taking stuff from like 1.8 and the latest version and then also adding custom stuff like
This is my fake track.
like I saw original oh, just kidding. Yeah, and then also originally like I saw because like I went back to like your first stream, right? And I saw that there was like a shepherd staff, right?
Oh yes.
So it's like custom items, right? That's not there from Minecraft, but then also taking things from 1.8 Minecraft, but then also taking things from 1. Like latest Minecraft, right? It's just like it's just weird. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's completely weird and it throws everybody off, right? It's like they go into the game and they're like, "Oh, cool." And then like, "Wait, wasn't this added like 10 years ago?" And then they see something else and like, "Oh, wait, that was added literally like yesterday." And then they see something else and they're like, "Oh, wait, that's not in the game, right?" So it's just like this gigantic identity crisis of like, is it like OG Minecraft? Is it new Minecraft? Is it not Minecraft? Is it something else, right?
I think
So it's just weird.
Yeah, I think at this point they want to just kind of step in their own direction and just do their own thing. Like that's why they're gonna change the name of the Fringe and stuff like that, which I think is a really cool name. Oh, hello, Karu's here.
Oh, the Fringe. Okay, I didn't know about that part. I didn't know about that part. That part sounds cool.
Yeah. So this mine shaft was built by Karu, and I wanted to show it to you because it's really cool and it's super well designed, and I love the aesthetic. And I don't have any minecarts with me, or else I'd offer you a ride, but maybe Karu has one. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Alright. Let you go first.
So, oh, they did apply the new update to this. Okay. You just press W to go forward now.
Yep. Okay.
Before you had to punch the minecarts to move.
Oh, what?
If you do go back to any of my old streams, you see me on some of the rails, you'll see me punching the minecarts constantly just to keep.
Yeah, definitely something that needs to be fixed is I guess like player interactions, I guess. I don't know like what it's called, but like everything like that I've seen so far involving like camera and like player like multiplayer stuff, it just seems like really jank in a lot of places.
A little bit.
Like right now it seems fine, but like earlier when I first saw you, right? It was like really like I don't want to say like laggy, but it looks like we're just like plastered into the world, you know? And then like during that, like it was really shaky. And then if you've ever used like I think it's called what was it? It was a cinematic camera, right? That's how it was like getting those like almost like replay shots. It was like really like jittery. I don't know. I don't know. But it's just like everything just seems really jittery, I guess.
That also could just be the server too, because I was working on a server project with and they had a lot of work in the background to get the like lag issues out. I don't know what they did, but they did eventually get the performance pretty good.
Yeah, right now the performance seems better. Yeah. Still do look like we're plastered into the world. I think that a simple drop shadow would do so much work. So much work.
I mean, if it's a simple fix, like, oh, I know they are doing a lot of stuff with the shading. So one of the developers, I'm not even sure which direction to go in here. I'm just going to go in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of don't have a micro. There we go. Okay. But yeah, definitely like a lot of the things that I'm saying are already being looked at into getting fixed, and that's good.
Oh yes. And that was like one of the things that excited me too, is like when I first started streaming VoxeLibre, I didn't know if it was actively developed still or if it was like kind of an abandoned thing. And then probably a couple of like maybe a month or so after I started streaming, a couple of the main like started commenting on videos, and that was really awesome because like I got excited that they were interested in content. And I was a new, like, still kind of a new, only a couple of hundred subs back then, so it was like kind of a big.
Yeah. If you were to summarize what this is in like 1 to 2 sentences, what would you say? Because somebody in my chat just asked.
Okay. If I like summarize like just VoxeLibre.
Like either VoxeLibre or Mind Test, either one, or
All
like
right, fair enough.
Luanti
In
now.
like 1 or 2 sentences, I would just say that it's an open source game engine where you can make games that you like. And that's really the goal here. And VoxeLibre is the result of somebody who said, I wanted to make a game.
Yeah. So basically, like we're playing like Roblox right now.
I mean, in an open source engine, written in Lua. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like in the same way that like Roblox characters, like it doesn't look visually different, but Roblox is still kind of like a game engine, you know?
That would
Like,
make sense. So
yeah.
like the way to articulate it would be that Lunati is the game engine and VoxeLibre would be the game that was built off of it. If we're using that analogy. But to be fair to you, I actually haven't ever played Roblox, so I don't know a ton about it.
Right. Yeah, it's like just like a centralized hub for playing different games, kind of like how this is.
I love this. Drew has been putting a ton of work into this, and I'm really excited to see what we're here.
Am I speeding up on you?
You could be, because I wasn't pressing the W key.
Wait, suppressing W makes you faster?
Yes.
Okay, now that's weird.
And I think that's also where you're starting to see a lot of the differences, is because, you know, at the end of the day, these are game projects that are worked on by people who want to make something for fun. And I think that's where some of these decisions come into play from time to time. But at the same time, without experimentation, we won't find a new fun thing to.
Yeah, also, my friend said that you actually described it really well.
Oh, appreciate that. Actually, you know what? Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, YouTuber. I forgot to pull up the chat in my own stream.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah, if any like Luanti developers are listening or anything, I'm not complaining. I'm just bringing up things that like the average person switching from Minecraft to this would say, you know?
I'm such a bad.
Because even if you're Luanti now, you weren't always Luanti.
Hello, Haru.
So maybe in the future it'll change.
I'm so sorry I missed both of your chats earlier. Thankfully, it wasn't like a scheduled stream, so it's more forgivable, I suppose.
Egg. No, wait, you can't throw eggs? Or can I just not throw them right here?
You can throw them.
Okay, I think it's just because we're in a protected area, which is stupid. Yeah, it's just because unless is it not right click?
In a protected area,
is it not right click? Oh no, it's left click. It's left click here. Okay, now that's something. Why is it left click instead of right click, which is a use key? Isn't that use key? Hold on, let me check the controls. Let's see here.
Left click.
Okay, you can't even change the left click and right. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier, right? So I hate the fact that you can't change things about the engine, because the things that the engine gives you, I'm gonna be honest, are not that good, right? For example, not being able to add in more keybinds, with the only exception being aux1. But isn't it to where aux1, if you have like multiple things that are aux1, then like only one thing can use it?
So I've only needed to use the aux1 for sprinting so far. I do agree with you on that point, though, because one of the things that does drive me a little crazy from time to time is I have to back all the way out of a game, change some of the settings I want to modify, and the settings menu should be more accessible while in game. I don't understand why it's set up that way.
I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's just not fine that we can't change it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can I add that in a mod? Because, like, I understand you don't want that as the base, but, like, I do, so can I change that? No, you can't. Like, that's not good that's not good logic for an open source project to really have. Because, like, one major reason, although not, like, a main reason, it doesn't have to be a reason, although, you know, with a project this big, it kind of has to be, you know? like once you get to a certain point, you can't just be focusing on a single reason to have an open source project, you know? You kind of have to have multiple. And one of those reasons is customization. If you can't customize something, then having it be open source, having the code available for anybody to edit, for anybody to customize, kind of doesn't really make sense if you can't just customize it, you know? Like, for example, Firefox, you can change every single thing down to the individual icon that each thing uses, because customization is a huge thing in the open source community.
I mean,
And the fact that you can't customize things like the menus is shit.
I mean, I'd agree though. I mean, like I would encourage more customization. And personally, like I've also made mention that I don't like the UI interface for Luanti, and they should update that at some point. Like it seems really.
I think it's fine. It's just that we should be able to change it. Not that they need to change it. Just like to give us the option to change it. I feel like that's the issue here.
I could agree to that.
Yeah. Again, just not complaining to any devs if you're listening, which you probably aren't. But like, just on the off chance, right? Just on the off chance. Just saying, these are probably some like a few things that new people would say, or like half new people, I guess.
Well, I've always I always encourage constructive criticism, especially as an artist. Like that's how I get better at art is when the things that are wrong with my drawings. Like a lot of people are shy about that kind of stuff. But like they're like, oh, I didn't want to mention that the smile was crooked. It's like I need you to mention that to me, or I'm not gonna be able to fix it.
Yeah.
So that's my position on it. So I wanted to show off just a couple more parts of Karu's base. They have this like really cool bamboo harvester. They've been working on it and updating it. And this one, I don't really understand exactly how it works, but Karu set it up, and I'm gonna try to build something similar over in my base too soon, so that I can learn do a little bit more redstone. But it works like that, and then I think it uses a sensor, so it triggers once a day automatically. I also have this nice little nether shortcut right here for Karu's base, right behind us. Thankfully,
I kind of don't like this crouching animation because let's just say it looks like something else, and me and my friends were laughing for like 5 minutes.
Oh. To be honest with you, I don't go into third person too often. I just started doing that for my videos recently. It is definitely, especially if you look up too, it definitely starts looking really strange.
Yeah. I think the other animations are fine though. The other animation's fine. It's just the crouching animation.
No, and the chickens too, after the new update too, if you like wander upon them randomly, all of a sudden their heads will just stare directly up in the sky and be stuck in their head. It's the weirdest thing.
I swear they're just wait.
What are you seeing?
VoxeLibre. It's VoxeLibre.
VoxeLibre, there you go.
Or Libre Brian? Luanti Brian.
Luanti Brian, there you go.
Luanti Brian. Ooh.
So there is a...
Okay, so what are they recalling this again?
So this is still referred to as the Nether. I know they're going to update the name. I don't know what they're going to rename it to. They eventually will rename it to something.
Okay, I'm loving these particles.
I know.
These particles look really good.
I think this part of the game looks really awesome. Again, I haven't played a lot of Minecraft, so I don't know. I don't have a lot to compare it to. I just like what I've seen in videos, but I think it looks really good.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the blue nether portal, like the fact that it's blue, I feel like that I could just be wrong here. I could be wrong. Right? I haven't talked to anybody about this. But you know, since they're making like a lot of changes for like to stand out from Minecraft, right? If I feel like this is just like a like, oh, it's blue and not purple, so that way we're not Minecraft kind of thing, you know? And I feel like if they were to do that, just make it red. It's literally a hell portal. Why is it like blue like the sky when you're going to like a fiery hell dimension?
I fully agree with that. I don't know if I can modify the textures myself through the texture pack, but if I can, I might actually just
Yeah.
visuals.
Like, I don't know if that's like a server thing or if that's like a... Okay, yeah, it's a server thing. It's a server thing. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that's another thing though. Like, if you do want to stand out from Minecraft, just make it red instead of purple. There you go. That's like an easy thing.
I can take you to the end real quick if you want to see it. They have already beat the end dragon, but I can take you over there if you want a quick tour.
I'm down.
All right, cool. You'll need food if you've got plenty, hopefully.
Got 59. 58 now. Oh yeah, I love the fact that there's no loading screen. That's actually amazing.
I didn't
like that's definitely an improvement from Minecraft.
Wait, there's a loading screen in Minecraft?
Yeah, there's a loading screen in Minecraft, yeah. It's like, depending on your PC, it lasts from like 0.2 seconds to like 20 seconds, depending on how good your PC is. Usually, on average, it's like 3 seconds if you have like a decent computer.
I had no idea that was even a thing. Like,
yeah, so the fact that that's there, that's a W improvement, okay? To all the devs who made that, that's perfect.
A little bit of a walk. I think they're trying to build a soul sand highway here.
Yeah, also, so he said it looks like an aether portal. I was gonna say that, but I feel like an aether portal is like more like light blue or like cyan, you know? Yeah, this server resource pack, they really gotta fix things. I swear. Really odd choices for the server resource pack.
Thankfully, my texture pack overrides a lot of that stuff. So it's not too bad, at least on my side, which is why I use my texture pack. But some of the server stuff still overrides, like, textures. I think it just kind of depends. I don't really know how it works. I'd have to talk to somebody. Stuff.
Oh yeah, also, thing I keep on forgetting. The thing I keep on forgetting is the fact that sprint jumping isn't faster than just sprinting.
Fair enough. I hope I didn't overshoot it because I've gotten lost at the end before.
Like, sprint jumping just feels faster because it is faster on Minecraft, but it's just not.
Going up, like, the side of mountains and stuff like that feels, like, more floaty from what I've been told. Again, I don't play a lot of Minecraft.
Yes. I actually tried talking to a few devs about this already. So, because this is definitely the #1 issue that I'm having with the game, is that the controls, whoever made the engine, okay, even if you have a good reason, okay, even if it literally like created the cure for cancer, okay, no, maybe not that far, okay, no matter how good the reason is, shame on you. Whoever made like the character controller, I swear, because I was talking about it in the Luansi official Discord. They said a few reasons. I forget what the reasons are because it was like 2 months ago or something like that. But yeah, they definitely have reasons, but I feel like it just shouldn't.
Oh, we're getting attacked because I didn't wear any gold. I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's also two other weird decisions. Okay, first weird decision: bow instead of crossbow. Second weird decision: they can melee. Not bad, but just a weird decision, you know?
Oh, I didn't even know that either. I've always just fought them and just kind of assumed.
Yeah, I just saw that they just melee.
Yeah, so I always thought that was it gets really bad too because like it's easy to get swarmed by them. Like if
only mob that melees that also does ranged, as far as I'm aware. Like if they have like a bow in main hand, because fun fact, skeletons can actually have swords. Yeah, only mob that I'm aware of that can do that is a blaze.
So
Blazes can melee and ranged.
I don't have any ender pearls, so we can't go through the end portal. But they have built a bridge recently that gets you over to various parts of the end. So there is a lot of infrastructure being put in right now. But if you have crystal, if you have ender pearls, you can drop them into the portal up there and get to various places.
Gotcha. Okay. Another thing that I'm saying with this is that this could just be like the server resource pack, although I don't like see why they would have a reason to. I bet this is just regular, although I could be wrong. This is a really ugly texture.
For the static background?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it either. And the same one with the end portal animation. It's just very. It looks like TV static. Like somebody.
Yeah, it feels low res. Like in Minecraft, you don't really notice the fact that it's static. It kind of just is. And like you don't really notice it, you know? Like with this, I don't know why. I feel like I can see that it's a sphere.
I definitely could. Like, especially if you start looking at like a downward angle towards your, like, you move.
Yeah, you can kind of see the curvature of it. Yeah.
It kind of throws me off a little bit, especially when I'm over a bridge like this, crossing like a huge void.
Yeah, let me pull up image Minecraft end. And also, I'm a little bit behind, so it might take me a minute to get there. Yeah, with the Minecraft end, it's like a lot more like purple, right? This is more like of honestly just like a black. Just like a really, really, really dark purple.
I hope they update it when they update the name. I like the idea of like it being the fringe.
Yeah, I definitely think that at this point, if they're going to say that there's something else, they need to start doing things that are other things, and not just for the fact, just not for like, oh, they're doing this, so we're doing that. You know, they have to start doing things that are original and are good, and are not just for the sake of saying that they're original. Because that's definitely a lot of issues with like, oh, we're not this, we're original, right? They just do things for the sake of being original.
That's fair. So basically what you're saying is like, you know, try to make sure like the addition makes a little bit more sense. Overall goal of the project.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I can agree to that.
As long as they can do that and they actually start making changes, then I feel like they can actually start saying that. But as of right now, it's literally just a name change. So I feel like it could have been done a lot better if they had like at least a few features that they were planning on dropping along with it, instead of literally only the name change, because that definitely did feel a bit rushed. Like, oh, like because I actually saw it on the news, like not like news, but like, you know, like my news sources that I look at.
Yeah.
Like on my news sources, like I forget who it was. I think I saw Phoenix SC first if he did a video on it. I could be wrong about that. I forget who made a video on it first. I think Phoenix. But that's just because
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But yeah, it just felt like all of a sudden, and it didn't feel like they actually had a good reason to. Like, not that the reasoning was bad, just that it like felt way too early.
Now, are you talking
See,
about
I feel like they just need to start making smarter decisions. Not better decisions, just smarter ones.
Lunati name change, or are we talking about VoxeLibre specifically?
Luansi. Yeah, Luansi specifically, because Luansi's was bigger, and Luansi's happened first, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong.
VoxeLibre changed their name a while ago, but...
Oh.
But, so they technically did it first, but I'm glad both of them did.
Yeah. Because it definitely feels like, you know, because Mineclone 2 was, like, the biggest thing on Minetest. You know, so having it be, like, the biggest game on the game engine, and having both the game engine and game change names, definitely felt, like, appropriate.
Fair enough. So over here is where, I think it's over here, I'm trying to remember, it's been a little while since but I think it's over here, where shulkers start spawning. and you can collect a bunch of like shulker shells and stuff. But I can't remember if it's here or if it was somewhere else. I feel like it was here, but now that I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's what I came here to show you. It was like, oh hey, look, we can get shulker shells here. But they're not spawned.
Oh wait, shulkers like spawn naturally?
They spawn out here, and they spawn near the ships and stuff, and I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure how the mechanics get for spawning, but I've seen
Because that
them.
could be a farm. That could be a farm.
I think
You see,
that's
that's
what the
something that you
intention
can't
was.
do. Actually, I was about to say that's something you can't do, but you actually can. Although it's like super, 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 super complicated. Not like 5 extra supers, but like like you need to be like a veteran who's played the game for like 10 years to understand it. Not a veteran who's played the game since launch who understands literally every single minute detail. But you still need to be like, yeah,
It sounds very complicated to me. A lot of these farms that I've
yeah.
approached are like kind of similar. Like you need
Yeah,
a lot of
shulkers
knowledge.
regenning isn't in Minecraft. I like that. I like that change. I like that change.
But there are a lot of cool things. You can even get an elytra. I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm still looking for one that hasn't been plucked out of a ship, but I can find them. And I do plan to
Yeah.
eventually get one. But as far as the end dimension, this was pretty much all I wanted to show you. That, and I wanted to grab some pearls.
Yeah, I think
because I have none.
Yeah, I think that this is cool. I think this is cool, Jamie. It's just that they need to like get their like priorities straight, you know? Because they're focusing on like the end goal first instead of focusing on like the main thing that's right in front of them that people have been complaining about for the last 10 years, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough. As somebody who's newer to it, I mean, like, it kind of puts me in a weird position because, like, I'm observing this kind of like in the middle, and then there's so much, like, there's also this other huge game to compare it to too, at the same time. So it kind of
Like
leaves me
I've
stuck in
known
the
about
middle.
it for longer, but you've probably been more like involved with it for longer, you know?
That, fair enough. I kind of fell into it by accident. Like, honestly, like, I was just making, I didn't even know what I wanted to make on YouTube yet. Like, I just kind of making the channel, and I was like, I'm gonna do open source software, and that came up one day, and I just did a video on it. I've been playing the game since.
Yeah, for me it was just that I was looking into like, open source game alternatives, right? Just found this. Cause there's this one game that my dad has. It's called Eggnog Plus. It's really fun. It's not open source, or it might be. I don't think it is though. Although it might be. It's basically just like this one game, but like redone with like, more like chibi sprites, I guess,
Okay.
instead of like realistic. Really fun. So I was like, oh, is there any other games like this? Because I really like this game Eggnog Plus, so I might as well see if there's any others. And that's how I found Mind Test. And so I played Mind Clone 2. It definitely felt like 1.12. Although at the time they did have the Nether update done. So this was a good like 4-ish years ago, more or less. Maybe 3. But it definitely felt a lot more like 1.12 rather than anything else.
Okay, fair. I've been playing for about, let's call it about a year now, roughly. And they just changed the name from VoxeLibre. I'm sorry, from Minecraft to VoxeLibre shortly after. And once they started reaching out to me, they let me know that they were adding updates. Like, actually, one of the updates was, apparently in single player, there was like a chat animation for like when you slept in bed. That wasn't supposed to be there. And that was like one of the first changes they made. And one of the former maintainers told me they pushed that change because it was annoying them that they saw it in my videos.
GG's. Yeah.
So your points earlier about like YouTubers having an impact on the direction of a game, I think it is valid. Because like I didn't even notice something like that, but it still motivated somebody else to put it working.
Oh, there's an end ship.
Oh, is there?
Yep,
Where?
right there, I think. Right up
Oh,
there.
wait. No, we're at spawn. That's all the spawn infrastructure. There's actually
Oh, no,
infrastructure
wait.
on this server named after me. So there's a big yellow box under the spawn portal. And when I was first trying to get into it before they built this bridge, I kept falling through and dying.
Okay, that's just, yeah, it looks like one, though. That looks like one.
So they call it the rain catcher.
Oh, GG's.
Yep, and it's just a bunch of spider webs and a platform to land on if I teleport through the.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I'm gonna look into like the like player movement again because I did ask about that. I did look into it like a few years ago. It's definitely been like the biggest thing that people have talked about. I feel like something needs to be done about it, but I just don't know like what I could do because like I know how to develop some things, but I'm not a C++ programmer, so I can't just like go in and fix it myself.
That's my issue too. I don't know anything about programming and.
Oh, that's okay. So, thing that I'm seeing is that you can look around while the credits are rolling, and the credits are going around at 1 millimeter per second. What the fuck?
Oh wow! I've never actually jumped into the end portal, so this is the first time because I'm
sneaking. I'm sneaking. It is not working. This is glitched. This is
definitely
glitched.
is. It works. It works fine in the
I'm
single player
relogging.
version. I will say that because I did a test end fight with the dragon recently, and it does work. But
yeah, this is.
I might actually have to leave the game for this.
Yeah, I did. I did leave the game.
All right. Well, there's
Oops.
there's another bug we just found.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
where
bad
am
for me,
I?
too, because like I kind of like finding the little issues. I know that somebody watching is going to do something about it.
Right, and I am back at spawn. And I just I almost died. I thought I died. I was in half a heart. Alright,
Would
but
you
I'm
like me
coming
to come
back.
back and get you, or do you have a boat?
Oh my god, I hate how slow boats are. I swear.
I
They're
forgot to tell you, we should have done this like at the beginning, but I got too distracted. They have /home on this server.
Wait, could you really quickly? Could you like give the explanation again? There's somebody else in the chat. They're saying this is fake Minecraft.
Oh, fake.
Which
Minecraft.
actually is. I mean, it's not a bad description.
I mean, that's I get those comments all the time on my videos. That and like, why aren't you playing the real game? But for those who want to know what this is, Luanti is a game engine, and VoxeLibre is a open source game that was developed that is a Minecraft-like alternative to Minecraft. It is different. It's written in a different language, and it's been actively developed. So, I mean, fake is a description. I would say that it's a. I think it started.
Yeah,
off
it's like it's a game engine like Roblox.
That's a good description of it. I would say VoxeLibre is kind of more of like a passion project that's turning into something more.
Yeah, like it definitely started out as a Minecraft clone, but now it's becoming more. I definitely don't think it's more, but I think it's becoming more. Okay, that's a thing that we have to say because having an intent to do something and actually having something already are two different things, right? So they're changing things right now. So right now we're looking at I'd say like the like very start of something new. So it's not something new yet, but it's going to become something new soon.
I think that's an accurate description, and that's why I was so excited about the update back on track, because like it really shows that they are trying to take this a lot more seriously. They want to fix the issues. They want to make the game interesting. I'm still curious what direction they're going to go in with all of this stuff.
I just hope they don't go in the direction where like every single Minecraft clone on your phone is Minetest / Luanti. They'd rebrand to Luanti. I'm just gonna say Minetest though, because that's what it was at the time. Every single Minecraft clone on your phone is Minetest. Probably a really, really, really old version of it. But honestly, now like the newer Minecraft clones have just been like updating it. But the one that you're probably thinking of, if you've ever played those, that one was also just like a really modified version of Minetest. So you've probably even played Mine Test in the chat right now. If you played that one Minecraft clone, I forget what it's called, like Survival Block or something like that, where you like started on a ship, right? And you like went to like land, and the land had like round logs, and there was like, you know, custom mobs and stuff. It was really fun.
Actually, I've never played it, so I might actually just check it out just to see what it actually is.
Yeah, like right in the chat, Chance has. Yes, Chance, you've played this before. You've played a very different version of this, but you've played this. And Zerdy, both of the two people in my chat right now have both played it. You guys have both played this.
Oh, so I have Nick on in my chat right now, one of the former maintainers for VoxeLibre, and they asked me if it was slow when I pressed the spacebar. I can go back and check later, Nick. I'm reluctant to do it again on stream. But I could check that for you. And 0.88 already has the spears and the hammers added to it.
Yeah, it was.
And that's something that Nick wanted. And they have new blocks that they're adding as well, which I'm going to be covering in a video that I'm trying to get out this week.
Bro, I swear to God, this stuff is cool, right? It's just two big issues that I'm seeing, okay? If I have to summarize this. First, developers, you need to get your shit straight. Stop focusing on the end goals. Start focusing on the things right in front of you that haven't been fixed in 10 years, okay? Second thing is that for the YouTubers out there that are looking at this, the streamers out there, anybody, okay? You guys you guys need to start actually posting things like how to make like iron farms or like any farms or how to get started and actually like do updated stuff. Don't just do like these are the top 10 tips and then like do things that like every single Minecraft YouTuber has ever said on how to start, you know? Do actual stuff that's dedicated to this, you know? Like specific iron farms that don't work on Minecraft. Do things like this, right? That's the two things that this game is missing, okay? At least from my perspective.
That's what I'm hoping to do right now. That's so you saw my base. It's very small, but the expansion that's coming soon, that's like what I plan to do, and I really want to build like a whole, like almost like little test chamber, and when I do, like open it up to the players on this server and like give them free iron, give them free food, give them free sugarcane, as I build these farms and test them out, and then people can come over, see how they're built, play with them, you know, tinker with it a little bit, maybe build their own.
Yeah.
So that's my goal.
And definitely, I think that for any YouTubers out there, don't start with this, okay? Because this is like too modded for like the average person. Start with Mineclonia and then make some like things about VoxeLibre here and there, right? And then slowly transition into it, you know, once you actually have content dedicated to Mineclonia. Because Mineclonia, as far as I've played, is almost one-to-one. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty similar. Just besides like the underlying mechanics like iron farms and stuff, you know, like that shit doesn't work. But for everything else, you know, like people want that, so give them that. And then, you know, let's say even if 1 out of every 10 people went to VoxeLibre or to just like every other thing, right? If you get 1,000 views and you have let's say 100 people that are actually playing the game, right? Not just to watch something, but to actually play it, right? That means that 10 people have actually expanded and grown into the community. And because they actually went more than just Mineclonia, they're probably going to stick around. Even if 1/10 of them do. That's one person for every 1,000 views that you actually are expanding the community into a like actual like big important person, not just like some random person, you know?
Actually, I would agree with that. I have seen a similar conversion rate of my own fans that have come over, tried the game, and have enjoyed it, even though they've had similar complaints to like what you brought up. They still at the end go, yeah, I'd still play this. It's maybe not something I'd main, it's not something I'd play all the time, but I would play this game and I'd continue to keep checking it out. And that's all I ask people to do is just try it, have some fun with it, give it a shot. There's a lot of people working on it. And I also wanted to bring up just one thing. Nick wanted to comment. He just said that it's kind of like easy to say like it focus on this or focus on that, but when you have 1,000 issues in front of you, there aren't really like a lot of contributors to like help out like with addressing those issues. I think like the overall point,
but that's the thing,
is they need help.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That's why I'm saying two different things instead of just one thing, okay? Because it's not your fault for having 1,000 things to work on, okay? It's the fault of the YouTubers for not properly getting people invested into the project and seeing that there are issues. And let's say, okay, you get let's say you have like one singular big YouTuber on this, right? One singular big YouTuber that's actively making Luansi content, right? Just one. That's all we need. So let's say they get 100,000 views per video. Okay? If you get 100,000 views, then that means that at our 1% conversion rate out of 1,000 views, then that means that you get 100 people that are dedicated to the project. Let's say even 1% out of 100 people know C++ and they're getting involved in the project, right? If they're getting involved in open source projects, they probably know how to program, right? So I say like a 1 in 10,000 conversion rate of C++ is fair, right?
Fair enough.
That means that you get
artists like me.
yeah, so that means that you would get 10 new contributors per video. If we're just using those conversion rates. Those conversion rates are probably all over the place. It's probably going to be higher, probably going to be lower. It's probably going to be all over the place. So just talking on average, you get 10 new developers per 100,000 views. That's why we need YouTubers, and that's why we also need developers, because developers make the gameplay, YouTubers cover the gameplay. Without one or the other, then you're just going to have either a game with no players, or you're going to have players with a shitty game.
That's fair. I like that, and that's one of the main reasons why I picked and stuck with VoxeLibre over like going back to like Minecraft. And I do want to play Minecraft at some point, but like it's kind of as like a one-off thing just to check it out. But at least for me and my perspective and the way I've experienced this game, like I'm sold on it. And I encourage everybody to at least try it. I'm not saying you have to love it. I'm not even saying you have to like it, but it's worth 5 minutes of your set it up, install it, give it a
Exactly.
shot. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, we need YouTubers to make the game popular, and then we need developers to make the game good for those players. I think that's what Luansi is missing right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So at this point, I think I'm gonna wrap up my stream. Before I go though, I wanted to offer. Did you want any supplies or anything that I can help you to get started? I've got a lot of cool stuff. And you can look through all my chests.
Let's look at more of your cool stuff. Let's look at more of your cool stuff. So
like my chests are all disorganized right now, but feel free to meander through them. And I can add you to my protection block. So,
what does a shepherd staff do? I never got that far. What does it do?
So it just lures the sheep for you. You don't need any food. You could just craft that instead. And yeah.
Right.
And now you have access to my chest. So you should be able to take anything you want from me.
Okay.
And hold on, let me make sure you're on the protection blocks for the other storage room.
Okay.
I'm trusting you not to clean me out of house and home.
I will try not to. Yeah, another thing, like, I mean, the thing is though, is that, I kinda at least can say some stuff. Okay, maybe not everything that I'm saying is accurate, right? Because it is easier said than done. But you know, like when you're spending your time doing things like shepherd staffs, for example, which, you know, let's be honest, have almost no use because you still need to use food in order to breed mobs and to get food. And so if you need like any food source, you're probably gonna have that, right? You unless if you log into a server like I did with villagers. Although, you know, that's just like you have to keep in mind game design, right? But shepherd staffs, I feel like things like this where it has utility, but you're probably never gonna realistically use it. It wasn't there to begin with, or at least as far as I'm aware. I don't know how long ago it got added. So it could just be like a thing that you added in later after doing all this stuff. But the fact that there's still issues from like 10 plus years ago or whatever, right? And you guys are focusing on like things like this and like your identity and stuff like that. That's fine. But I feel like, you know, it's definitely like at least partially some like order of operations stuff going on here, you know?
Fair enough.
Because like I feel like this could be cool in a certain setting, right? Like shepherd staffs, like in particular, like let's say you had like a wasteland where you have to progress and you have to like discover plant life one at a time. You don't just get all of it. you won't have food, so you'll need to like use it to like get them from place A to B, right? But then also this stuff just like outside of that, right? It literally only works on sheep. That's it. Right?
Only time I've used when I was admin another server, and obviously like I was in creative mode, and one of the other players was like, I can't find any sheep, so obviously I just flew through the air and used the shepherd staff and just lured a bunch of sheep to them just to kind of help them like, get a couple of mobs. That's
for anybody who wants to download this, by the way. For anybody who wants to download this, all you got to do, okay, is just go over to the Luanti site, click download for Windows because you're on Windows, okay? And after you download it, just extract it. It'll be a zip. Then after you extract it, the exe is in the bin folder. So you just open a bin and then run it. After that, you literally just click on content or whatever the button is, and then just download VoxeLibre. And then you can just get to playing. I personally wouldn't recommend that though. I would recommend Mineclonia because it's literally a clone of Minecraft. Okay, it's like saying like, oh, you're new to Minecraft. Why don't we play Crazy Craft? Like, no, you don't start out with Crazy Craft. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing Crazy Craft right now. Although there is crazier Crazy Crafts, but like let's just say we're like Crazy Craft Light or something. I don't know.
Fair enough.
So start off with Mineclonia. Then once you get accustomed to it, you get used to like its quirks. Not saying you don't have to get like further than the iron stage, right? And you just have to have like a cow farm, wheat farm, and there, cool. You're accustomed to everything, right? After that, then move on to other things if you want, or just keep on going with Mineclonia. That's what I personally recommend.
Well, that's the nice thing about Luanti too, is that content manager that you just mentioned allows you to play a ton of awesome games. There's so many good games that are built. Have you played Backrooms Test yet? It's great.
I have, and I 100% it. I think I 100% it.
I'm not sure if I did. I think I got through all the rooms at least. I've done it twice on the channel, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that one. There's so many good games, and I'm sure I haven't even scratched the surface.
Yeah, it's just the thing with it though, as I was saying earlier, is it's kind of like Roblox. How in Roblox, once you're in the game, that's it. That's the whole experience. You don't go through menus, you don't go through anything. It's just all streamlined. But the thing with Roblox, I guess, is that Roblox gives you features in your game rather than in engine. Or yeah, like rather than in engine, right? So instead of like, let's say allowing you to fully edit the main menu or to fully edit the pause menu, what Luanti could potentially do is instead of allowing you to edit those things, give you like a function to call in Lua to edit it, right? And just like do very specific things and don't let them do other specific things, right? So like for example, you can change the look of it, you can add in a button, you could do things like that, but you can't remove buttons, for example, right? And that's built into it.
Okay, fair
that's
enough.
like in Roblox, biggest comparison that I can think of, just remember this, I was going to say it earlier, but I forgot, is that in Roblox, whenever there's like a press this to do something, it's built in. Like, it's just like a little like block, and it's just like F, for example, or like G, or like E or something, right? And you just hold it down, and you could set that to anything. And you're not adding in any code to do that, because it's just built in. You could just built in let them like press F to activate a dropper or to press E to activate a dropper in a tycoon, right?
Fair enough.
Like you don't have to give them that. Yeah.
The tool set needs to be a little bit broadened.
Yeah.
Out a bit more, just so that more developers can approach it a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not about it being easy. I'm just saying, like, if they want to do something like Roblox where they don't just give you 100% full access to the engine and edit anything, just give us the tool set and then call it a day, right? Just like that's definitely easier said than done. But I mean, like, just like in theory, not in practice, okay? Because in practice it's easier said than done. Just in theory, if you don't want to give us access to every single thing, then just give us access to a very limited thing, and then you could just curate it, and then win-win, right? We have access to more things. You still have like privacy over engine or whatever, like security for like hackers or whatever, right? Like I don't really get what the approach is, right? Like why not let us use the menu or like edit the menu?
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, like why not let us edit the menu? Why? Right? Like hackers or something? Because I just don't get like the reasoning behind that, you know?
Honestly, I wish I
Because
knew
in
a
because
little
in
bit more about
Roblox it makes
programming.
sense.
Because I'm a little confused too, but I mean, it makes sense to me. Add those tools in so that it's easier for everybody.
Yeah. So in Lua, it's basically like let me pull this one Lua script real quick.
Fair enough. While you're doing that,
Because
I
I
got an
forgot the function
explanation about the
is.
shepherd staff from Nick real quick, and he
Okay. Okay.
said the shepherd staff exists because the engine can't have performance effective leashes, so you can use the
Oh,
staff
they're
to get
leads. Okay.
to get
Okay.
specific mobs with you. Um,
Right. So
it's
the thing
also
with
a
that.
problem
Oh
that some
wait.
of our
Wait.
community members
You can
had.
use it for anything. Like you can use it for anything or just sheep.
I've only
Because
used it
if
on
you can use it
sheep,
for if you
but
can use it for anything, then yeah. But the name shepherd staff, it's not animal staff or it's not like shepherd staff, which even then, like a shepherd is just for sheep. Because if it's not just for sheep, that's a good item. That's a good item. It has actual use cases. Although actually no, I take that back. Sorry.
it doesn't work on
Um,
my cows, so it doesn't work
yeah,
on anything else right now. But if it did work on other
yeah.
animals,
Yeah,
that would
also,
be
the
cool.
thing with leads, though, is the reason why people like leads isn't because they need to drag animals around. It's because they need to drag other things around. Like, for example, you can lead, like, entities other than animals. Um, like, for example, you could do, like, villagers, you could do, iron golems. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you could lead boats. Maybe, I don't think minecarts. But I'm pretty sure you could lead boats. So like, you know, you don't lead like sheep specifically, and even if you're talking about just like all animals, you don't just lead animals. You lead boats, you lead villagers, you lead iron golems, you lead things that you need to lead. And having a shepherd staff, I feel like that's solving a non-existent issue. Um because it's like only sheep, and even if it wasn't only sheep, it's still just animals, which you could just use it's not like a permanent thing, it's just like a temporary thing. Like with leads, you can use them on fences. Um
I mean,
and yeah.
you could just change it to like the stick of luring, and then now it's like a magical, and now like all the mobs follow the magic stick of luring. I don't know. That's
Real.
just a suggestion.
Yeah, I think that it definitely fixes a non-issue, because like we already have the exact same thing in the form of wheat. So like if there was added functionality, then it makes sense. But the thing is that it's literally just the exact same as wheat. Oh, also, Chance said you lead boats in Bedrock, not Java.
Okay. All right. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. I just started checking out like Bedrock videos because it was already like kind of a big thing for me to like start looking into Minecraft, and then like I didn't realize there was like, oh, Bedrock is actually a completely different game, but the same game, but not.
Okay, so I just pulled it up. So, basically how you register like a block, which are called nodes. Which again, I feel like that's just like a thing to be different, not really to like. Although nodes, they have been calling them that for a while. But I feel like that's just like a thing to just be different from Minecraft. But anyways, you do mine test dot and then register underscore and then whatever you want to register. So a craft item, for example, a item that can be crafted, a node, which is a block, right? And then
Okay.
inside of that, you do the name of it, and then you do the descriptors. So you do description, you do what the tile images are, you do what the groups are. So for example, do you break it with a pickaxe? Do you break it with a axe? And I'll actually pull this up. So this is for a mod I was making.
Okay.
So yeah, on my stream, if anybody's here, right? I was trying to make a mod. I kind of gave up because let's just say inventories are a bitch, and leave it at that.
Fair
Definitely inventories are a bitch. They're like terrible to work with. But yeah, all it is literally just like minetest.register something. So literally all they could do, which I don't code things on backend. I don't use C++. I don't know how it works. I could be completely 100% wrong, but just theoretically, not in execution, just theoretically, they could do something like minetest.register button, and they could do that for like the main menu, or like register pause button, register main button, and you could do things like that, and they like add on to like the main menu or like the pause menu, because it's literally just as simple as that, as far as I'm aware. At least for coding mods in Luansi, it's literally just minetest.register something. That's the entirety of it.
Fair enough. And actually, I mean, that sounds like a good solution. Again, I'm an artist and not a programmer, so I'm reluctant to
Yeah,
comment.
I'm a very bad programmer, but I think I'm still a programmer. Very bad programmer though. Let's put that across.
Fair enough. Fair enough. At this point, though, I am going to wrap up at least my stream. I did give you full access to all of the chests in my storage room.
Yeah,
and
I'll keep streaming.
So feel free to take whatever you need if you want to keep playing on the server after I'm done here. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to thank you for coming onto the stream, talking with me about the game, sharing your thoughts about like the game with me, and just like obviously just spending time. I love playing this game, and I love spending time with people in the community like yourself.
Yeah. Thank you for having me along.
All right, excellent. Well, to my viewers, thank you so much for watching, and I hope all of you out there have a wonderful day.